All you have to be okay. Serious, now you look beautiful.
Thank you. Am I ready to film?
Yes.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm here today with a makeup tutorial for a first date. To start off, I am just priming my face with the Maybelline Master Prime, one of the new primers that came out with the new collection. And I'm just spreading that all over my face. Next, I'm going in with the Matte Poreless Foundation, and I am spreading that all over my face with a damp beauty sponge that I picked up at TJ Maxx. By the way, all throughout this video, we're going to be playing Spot the Redhead because my nephew has been trying to make a cameo in one of my videos for months, and I just don't let him. And for this one, he was here, and he just forced himself onto the video. He just kept passing behind me. He kept putting his hands on my shots, and I just could not edit it out. So yeah, just keep your eyes out for a redhead. Alright, so here I'm just filling in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. I used the color Soft Brown over my brows. And then I just go over that with the color Blonde towards the front of my brows just to soften them up a little bit. Because, you know, I do have half blonde hair, so I don't like my brows to look too harsh. And please don't mind the paint in my hair. That is not dandruff. My hair was not dirty. I was actually painting my room before I started filming this video, and I didn't realize that I had all that paint in my hair until after I had all the footage, and I didn't want to just throw the video away. So please bear with me. Don't mind the paint in my hair. Alright, so here I am just highlighting my brow bone with the color Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette. Now with the color Creme Brulee from MakeupGeek and my BH Cosmetics Fluffy Brush, I'm just going to be buffing that out all through my crease and using that as a transition shade for my neutral, almost not there smoky eye. So now with the bottom part of the brush that comes with the Naked 2 palette, I am going to be using the color Snakebite to add a little definition to the eye. Not too harsh, not too much product on the brush because it is an intense color. And for first dates, I just like to keep it a little bit more neutral, almost not their makeup. And here I am just blending the two colors together, and as you can see, Snakebite kind of disappears into the creme brulee, but it still has the dimension. And this is also Booty Call. I'm using the same color that I used to highlight as my lid color. And it looks like it's kind of just going over the other colors and interrupting the harmony. But once you start blending it, you can see there again that all the colors just blend seamlessly. And it's just a very nice touch to the eye that adds dimension. And it's not too much. And again, just some more blending. The last brush that should ever touch your eyes is the blending brush. So for this makeup look, I was kind of all over the place. I went between my eyes, to my face, back to my eyes. So here I am just contouring my face with my Real Techniques brush and a L'Oreal bronzer in the color Cocoa. And I am just contouring my cheekbones and the sides of my face and just my forehead a little bit. Just blending out any harsh lines that may build up. So with this new e.l.f. blush that I have been in love with, I am now adding that to the apples of my cheeks. I do not know the color of the e.l.f. blush, but I'm going to be listing it below. So if you're interested in finding out what blush I used, check out the bottom bar. And like I said, I'm all over the place. I forgot to add the concealer before I add the blush, but that's fine because I hadn't put any powder products under my eyes yet, so it's still gonna set just fine. So here I'm just adding the Master Conceal by Maybelline. It's one of the new concealers as well, and I'm using the lightest shade. This concealer is like really thick and creamy, so it actually takes a while to be able to blend out. And I have to use my fingers and then go in with my beauty sponge. And I just add a little bit on my chin, nose, and forehead just to even out the highlight. And with that same matte blending brush, I go just in and make sure that all the harsh lines are non-existent. Now with a domed blending brush, it's an eye brush, but I find that it's really good for contouring the nose. I am going to list it below because I don't know the name of it right now, but I love the way that it contours the nose because my nose is a little small. I just contour it because I feel like it gets wide towards the bottom. But yeah, it's perfect for contouring the nose. I'm going to be linking that below. And here I am just setting my under eye concealer with the Fit Me Matte powder. So here I'm just going to give you guys a close-up of how I apply my liquid liner. I use the NYC liquid liner, just the regular one in the Black Noir. And it's pretty easy. If you guys want me to dedicate an entire video just to how to do a wing liner, I can definitely do that. But here it kind of shows you pretty quickly how it's done. Here with a small fluffy brush, I'm just adding the color, I forgot what color it is. It's by MakeupGeek, but I am going to be adding it below. And of course, I got eyeliner on my lid, so I'm going to have to clean that up. But I'm just adding this at the bottom of my eyes just to add a little bit of a pop of color so it's not also neutral. And just to have, you know, dimension to the smoky eye. And here I'm just adding the same color that I used to highlight, which is Booty Call, on my inner tear duct just to, you know, highlight my eye. And using my favorite new mascara, which is Better Than Sex by Too Faced, I'm going to be adding a thin layer of mascara just to prep for my false lashes. Normally, for a date, I would skip the false lashes, but I just wanted to give you guys the option of what a good pair would be for you who love wearing false lashes all the time. And these are lashes by Ardell. These are the 116. And I just trimmed them down a little bit because they're way too long for me. I trimmed them down on the sides and I trimmed down a little bit of the length to make it look a bit more natural. Now I'm just lining my lips with the Whirl Lip Liner by MAC. And I'm going to be filling in my lips, all of my lips, with the Velvet Teddy. So here I'm just showing you guys really quickly how I overline my lips. I don't do a huge overline just because my lips are pretty defined as it is. So when I overline too much, it's a little bit obvious. But if you use this tiny technique, you'll see how the part that I shaded in looks just a tiny bit fuller than the other side. I use this technique every single time that I put lipstick on because I love the overline lip look. And here I am just adding a tad of highlight with a mineral powder brush by e.l.f. And this is Soft and Gentle by MAC. And I'm adding that at the tops of my cheekbones, on my chin, on my nose, and on my forehead. Just anywhere that reflects light on your face. Basically all the spaces that you would normally highlight. And that is my finished makeup look. I think this is the perfect look for a first date. It's nothing too out there, not too much color. I hope you guys liked, and I hope it was helpful. Rate, comment, and subscribe.